Let's transform this simple teapot, adding this gorgeous ornament or flower pattern to the pot with a bit of bump to give it a realistic feel. So here is a new scene with our model. This tea model was created by cgnodes. The link will be in the description if you wish to grab it. So let's see what's in the modifier. We have a mirror modifier and a subsurf modifier. We also have a material, which I will remove and add a new one. Go to the Shading tab with the model selected. You can see the new material with its default node setup. Press Shift-A and then click on Search. Search for Displacement and click on it to add that node to the setup. Connect the displacement output of the displacement node to the displacement input of the material output. With the displacement node selected, press Ctrl-T to have Blender help you create this set of nodes. This is the image we will be using for our pattern. You can use any image you wish. Just make sure the image is of high quality, the background of the image is black, and your pattern is white. So click Open Image from the Image Texture node. Select the image and click Open Image. Make sure you are in the Material Preview mode. Nothing appears to have changed. That's because we need to unwrap the model, the teapot. So let's go back to the UV editing window. Select the entire object while in edit mode, press U, and then select Unwrap. If you can't see your image on the left side of the screen beneath your 3D unwrapped model, click on this folder icon and locate your image. Now go to UV and then Pack Islands. This reorganizes your unwrapped model in the UV editing window. Now let's go back to the shading window. You can see now that we have our pattern on the teacup, but it is not in the position we would like it to be. It's too random. So let's go back to the UV editing window so we can fix that. Press A to make sure the entire unwrapped mesh is selected and the 3D model to the right is also selected. Press S to scale with your cursor in the window of the unwrapped mesh and move the mesh out of the pattern. Now we should have no pattern on the teacup at all. Go to the right side of the screen and select the part of the model that you would like your pattern to be on. In my case, this is the front of the cup. So I will press 1 to go to the front view, U to unwrap, and then select Project from View. Go to the window on the left where we have the unwrapped mesh, scale, and adjust the position on top of the pattern until you find something you like. The bigger you make your mesh, the smaller the pattern appears to be on your model. Now notice how, when it gets really small, the pattern begins to repeat all over the model. We don't want that, so let's fix it. Go to the Shading tab. Under the Image Texture node, change Repeat to Clip. Now you can see a single pattern on the model. I will go back to the UV editor and resize the pattern a little more to my satisfaction. The flower pattern is upside down. In the left window, press A to select the entire mesh, press S, then Y, then -1 to flip the pattern on the model. If you go back to the Shading tab, under the Scale, you can change the size of the pattern by increasing the number of the scale value. If you reduce the number, the pattern gets bigger. Weird? I know, but I prefer to do it the intuitive way by scaling the unwrapped mesh in the UV editor. You can also play with the scale value in the displacement. It doesn't appear to be doing much for this model. I will add some metallic effect and shine to make this pop. You can see the pattern behind the teapot. That's because my model has mirror turned on in the modifier stack, so whatever I do on the front is mirrored to the back side of the model. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. In the link pinned in the comment, you will find a playlist for beginners teaching you Blender from the ground up, from installing Blender to creating a 3D character walk cycle. Share it with somebody who needs it. Thanks for watching.